Welcome to a new episode of the Disclaimer Podcast. Disclaimer. We on this show do not mean any harm to anybody mentally, physically, or emotionally. We are just here for entertainment purposes and entertainment purposes only.
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
What a week. Man.
Yeah, man.
Where should I start? Listen, bro.
You're going down in the community.
We're going to start with Shedeur Sanders
Black
and the
community.
whole NFL getting drafted thing and stuff like
yes.
that. Me being a football fan, man, that was one of the craziest things I ever seen from a draft prospect who was top 3, top 5-ish to slide all the way to the 5th round. Now, you know the internet gonna get up in arms and black people and people in general about race, and this is racially motivated, and the NFL putting him in his place and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a whole debacle this weekend, and the kid was still happy and grateful he got drafted, which is the number one thing. That's the key to get drafted. He was still grateful, and he keeping his spirits up about it, man. But it just shows you that the NFL is a real shield and a real machine.
I've been telling kids that, man. What do you think about the situation?
I
with the kid?
honestly
like how
think,
that was dealt with. Like, what is your opinion on it?
I honestly think so. I think they tried to pull a move like Eli Manning and Archie Manning them 25 years ago, where Eli said he's not playing for no Chargers, and they didn't pick him, and he went to the Giants. I think it was one of them moves because Deion Sanders, his daddy, Coach Prime, he was on a lot of shows saying like what they will and what they will and won't do, and what team they will go to and what teams they won't go to.
Like he said, he'll intervene if his kid go to a bad team.
Yes, I'm trying to control where my kid go and do like that. And I just feel like, the NFL owners and that shield and all that tolling, hey, you fall, get in line, get in place, boy.
But this is the thing, right? So now this is the question I got for you. Do you think that the NFL, the so-called shield, do you think they threw a shot at Shedeur, or was that a shot at his father? Was that example that they was displaying? Was that a shot at like strong-minded fathers pushing their kids with their opinions, or do you think that was a shot at Shedeur with people saying, as far as the gold and the cocky style and the, because I heard two different lanes about this.
I think I heard people say like it was a shot at Deion, but I think it was a shot at both because Shedeur was talking to in interviews in the press, and you know what I'm saying. I just think it was too much. Don't get it twisted. It's wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong. He's first round talent. He's a top 5 talent. But I think it was too much talking on Deion and Shedeur's end on where they. First of all, you never played up down in the pros. How are you controlling how you talking about y'all want this to go this way? I don't get it. You going to work for a business at the end of the day. You going to work for somebody else at the end of the day. At their company at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if he was a 4-year all-pro player in that type of sense, I would say, okay, he got a little leverage. But you ain't got no leverage. You ain't never played it down in the pros.
And he was telling them that he didn't want to throw the ball at the workouts. And
No. He did all that.
he threw the ball?
Yeah, he did all that. He was fine. He did a pro day, I believe, in combine.
And he was throwing the ball for him too?
Yeah, he threw the ball for him.
Okay, that's cool.
And he was cool. He was fine. It wasn't a talent thing at all.
Exactly. Okay.
It wasn't a talent thing at all.
It was more of an attitude thing with him?
Not him. I don't think it was attitude.
But I'm hearing they like he
It was a.
cocky
It was a.
and,
Yeah, that's just
you don't
like
have
an
the
excuse.
yes sir attitude.
That's an excuse. He's too cocky and all that.
Yeah.
You're an athlete. All athletes are cocky. We just keep it in the buck. Like they can go on with all that. That's an excuse. I think it was a collective thing to where they was all that. He only a play for a certain few teams. It was that thing. It's like you can't be in the media months before the draft. That somebody finna have you come work for them.
This the thing too, though.
That's why I think it was. All the other stuff.
I always go back to my people, like, because we have to learn, man, and we have to take some pages out of these books of these other races on what they don't do is show their hand. Deion and his son could have had all that stuff planned
without
saying it.
I believe that.
And then just did it.
I believe that.
You know what I'm saying? And it would have worked out totally different.
I 100%
But you
believe
feel what I'm saying? You running your mouth.
I believe that.
Talking talking about, if my son go to a team I don't like, I'm going to intervene.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Like, you running around with a bunch of these owners, they got a country club. And it's a secret society. He not in. And these are facts. It ain't even about my opinion, bro. Like, these are facts right here. This kid, this young man, Deion Sanders, coached prime. He had 2 NFL products. One was a quarterback, one was a safety. His son was predicted to be a top 5 pick. These people wanted to humble Deion, my opinion. It was a shot at Deion to me. I don't think his kid had anything to do with it. Let me tell you why. This is my opinion. Because I only go by facts when I evaluate things. The fact is this boy had 2 kids that's good enough to play in the NFL. Both of them, my opinion.
I believe they,
when it comes to playing
yeah,
and character
talent,
and everything.
Talent ain't
so
no
they sit there and took a quarterback that was predicted to be top 5 pick. The Shield dropped him all the way down to 144 pick to take away all of his leverage when he come even, because he's supposed to be the one talking about intervening for his kids if they come to a bad team or whatever. I don't know if he was both of them agent, but this the thing that's the fact to me is that they dropped him down to the 144 pick when he's supposed to be a top 5 pick. I think that was about leverage in the locker room, like to let him know you barely got picked, so you shouldn't even speak. And then it's the coldest thing. The safety that's a son, the son that's a safety, he didn't even get drafted.
Nah, he's unrestricted.
And then he fired Deion as his agent, hired another agent, and then got a job.
Hey, check it out. Thank you for watching the Disclaimer Podcast. This your player partner, All-American P. Shouts out to Saz Window Tenant. Go see him in San Francisco and San Leandro. Sharice kind of sweets. She deliver everywhere. Candy, coated fruit, and everything you need. And last but not least, not your average clothing. They got clothes for kids, grandmas, aunties, your baby mamas, your side pieces, and all. Thank you for watching the Disclaimer Podcast. I didn't hear that.
Yeah. I see him say it out of his mouth.
Wait, but
the kid.
Deion wasn't the agent.
That's what. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the kid said on the internet. My father was my agent, and things wasn't working out. I went and got another agent and got signed by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I heard his son say that audio out of his mouth.
Okay.
So that just made me really just record all about information. I'm like, they was shooting at Deion, letting him know you ain't no agent. You ain't finna come up in our office talking about your kids, negotiate this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
That's how I took that. You know what I'm saying? From my brains.
And that's the and that's what and it's the NFL. Like I said, nothing they were doing is wrong to me. I'm talking about far as like they're not in a wrong. I would have did it, but I'm saying they're not in a like they didn't do nothing wrong. So it wasn't like
NFL. You don't feel they did anything wrong?
No. Deion and his son.
No.
They didn't do nothing wrong. They didn't do nothing
other
wrong.
than opening up their mouth too much. I feel.
Yeah, that's the only. That's why I say I meant they didn't do nothing wrong. Like as a people shouldn't be looking at it as a bad thing. But to me, like you said, they should have played their cards right. They should have played the game better than they shouldn't have been talking. You shouldn't be on podcasts and interviews, showing your hand and you know what I'm saying. Because he's good. He's already good enough to be a top 5 pick, a top 5 talent. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the draft. He's probably the best to me. He's the best quarterback in the draft. And I watched every game he's ever played. I've watched Cam Ward. He's the best quarterback in that draft. Easy.
Well, they have people making assumptions that he's too skinny. He doesn't have a big arm. He's more of a timing quarterback.
Mel Kiper is the number one.
It was main people that was saying all type of stuff to downplay this kid. Yeah. Which they try to do that, chop up his game and say he ain't this and he don't got a big arm and he's
Mel
not the
Kiper
fastest
is
and this, that,
the
and
number
the
one draft person. He had him top 5. He had him as the best quarterback in the draft. It's for him to fall to 5th is insane.
It was one dude who said he's never missed in history. With his top 30.
Yeah, that's what I said. So it's like, but I feel like you said, it was a shot to where like y'all not finna come in here acting like y'all running things as a rookie.
And what better way to do that than drop him all the way down to the 144 pick. Now you coming up in the Browns, the Cleveland Browns, won a fucking championship since God knows when. They're going to be talking to you like, boy, you lucky we signed you.
But what's crazy is this. He's the best quarterback on their roster. He has a chance to take, now is, just go out there and do the work because he had a chance to go take that job and start. Joe Flacco is to start like, what?
What better place to send him to? That's crazy when you're trying to fuck over a player's career. What better place is to send him to fucking Cleveland? Cleveland has never had a successful quarterback come about that place.
Nope.
Baker Mayfield probably the only one that's doing it pretty good that I can see leaving Cleveland. So that's what they're trying to set this kid up for. The play was written before they even drew it, and Deion and them. I'm surprised Deion didn't see this because I know he's intelligent and he played for the Shield. And I don't know if it was a new Shield and an old Shield, but yeah, man, I just feel like I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't see this, like playing with them people.
It's just the owners like this is our teams. We own these teams, bro. Period. Dot. Signed it, sealed. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna come in here like this is Colorado, where you the coach and you.
And so what they took is leverage by making his son really the 144th pick.
How explain to me how rookies coming in the draft have any leverage?
I mean, at least your first round pick, you get to talk about money and stuff, and
you don't get to talk about it. It's a set. What's the name?
Okay.
Yeah, they get. It's a set salary now.
Gotcha.
So it's like
they said when he picked so low, he'll be low down to the ball. He don't even get. Is they gonna have control over the media talking to him? Like far as like he's so low of a draft pick. Like, is he still gonna be able to get the distraction of the team and all that stuff with the media?
That's a given. All of them. Yeah, you're required to talk to the media.
Gotcha.
That's like a team rule. That's a league rule where you got to talk to the media.
Okay.
Yeah, no question. Yeah, but it was one of them things to where like I don't know it's for sure. I feel like the NFL thought, okay, you and your daddy is not finna come up in here like y'all running things and be a distraction and nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
And threw him in Cleveland.
Yeah,
Cleveland.
And threw him in Cleveland. You know, so I'm rooting for him. I hope he win the starting job on day one because I was mad he got picked late because they was like the lower you get picked, it's like now you in backup territory. You're not a starter. You're gonna be a back. I'm rooting for him. I want him to start day one. I want him to go in camp, practice, whatever it is, and take that job. Like for sure.
One thing about that, he shouldn't have no problem getting a starting job in Cleveland.
I was just about to say the same thing.
It's just what they gonna do with him and his career in Cleveland and.
Good evening. Thank you for watching the Disclaimer Podcast. Hey, if you're looking for some of that puff pass, some of that good gas, go see Frosted Flavors in the Bay Area, Northern California. If you're looking for somewhere to get fresh and somewhere to wear on Saturdays on the weekend, go see my girl Harley Fats. Some of that drip, just like that. And last but not least, man, for all you rappers, my boy I Am King Beats. I Am King Beats. He got the best beats in the business, man. Thank you for watching the Disclaimer Podcast.
Ooh, good luck, young man.
Good
luck, young man. I'm not gonna sit there and say that they did him wrong or right. He lucky he got the opportunity. Now is what you gonna do with it.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not sitting here saying I feel sorry for him because at the end of the day, he was rich before he got drafted. And I'm not talking about rich from being Deion Sanders' son. He was rich from his hard work in college and his NIL deals and his sponsorships.
I just seen this. They said he was making $5-6 million a year. Now he's gonna be making $4-5 million every 4-5 years.
I mean,
big difference.
Yeah, I mean, but
what I'm saying, due to the paperwork of when he was drafted,
but as
like
a quarterback, if he does good his first 3 years,
he can change everything.
Monster contract. He can get upwards to $65 to $70 million a year.
I want to ask you a question.
In the next 3 years,
I want to ask you a question. It's a big question going on around NFL. Well, people always say this. It doesn't matter where you drafted. You just take on the opportunity. But I hear some Hall of Fame players say a lot of time your career develops on how you get drafted in your situation.
That's true, too, though. But when you a dog up here, it don't matter where you get drafted. A la Tom Brady, a la Joe Montana, a la Brock Purdy. A la Terrell Owens.
When you a dog where?
When you a dog up here, between the ears, it don't matter where you get drafted.
You gonna shit and you gonna make it stank. You gonna shit
Tom
and you gonna
Brady
make it
and
stank.
Joe Montana is not arguably the two. They're not arguably. They are the two greatest quarterbacks who ever play. And they both got drafted. Tom Brady almost got drafted in the last round. Joe Montana went in the fourth, I believe, third or fourth.
And look at Brock Purdy. Shout out to that boy.
He got picked last, and he finna get $50 million in a few weeks, a year, 50 plus million. So it's like it ain't about you can go put that up here.
So it don't matter where you get drafted, man. I think I agree with that too. Like
be a dog up here.
If you're a dog, you gonna shit.
You gonna be a
and
dog.
And if you're a bear, you gonna shit anywhere.
That's why I told people honestly, and somebody laughed at me yesterday. I said Shiloh, the safety, is gonna be good in NFL. And somebody laughed at me.
Because he a dog?
Cause he a dog.
He a dog.
I like the way he hit. He tackle, hit. Y'all the way he hit.
He a dog.
He a
Every other
dog.
thing he can learn, huh?
Everything else he can learn to get better. But you can't teach what he got far as his physicality in football.
Yeah.
He downhill, the downhill, scaring you across the middle hit.
Okay.
So I believe he's gonna be an unrestricted free agent. He's gonna be a dog. Watch, remember that. I said that. In other news regarding the same thing, an NFL player, man, Shannon Shaprpe. Unc.
Oh yeah, Hall of Fame NFL player. You
Shannon
understand me?
Shaprpe.
The hottest podcast
Club Shay
on
Shay.
TV right now. Not the best podcast. We got the best podcast.
Unc.
We got the hottest. What's up with you, man?
First Take co-host. Shannon Shaprpe is in hot water right now about some sexual assault stuff. Him having relations with a 19-year-old OnlyFans model. 19. First off.
What happened now? Hold on. 19?
19. I guess they got a tape. She got the Tony Busby lawyer. I call him the Flintstone lawyer because the nigga just like be bringing shit out the sky in the air and he in hot water right now for messing with this 19-year-old girl. She said she sexual assaulted him, and Shannon Shaprpe said everything was consensual, and they got text messages and tape and all this to having rough sex, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all that stuff. And then also the girl said that he didn't want to put condoms and protection on and things like that.
Yeah. He didn't want to. One of the text messages.
Yeah.
She said that he didn't want to put the condom on, and
oh man,
he put it in the butt.
The
and
19-year-old girl, dude.
19. So hold on, before we even start, 19. Let me get on this 19-year-old stuff thing, bro. I don't even know a person who's 19. I'm dead serious. I don't know a human on earth right now on the top of my head and say, oh, such and such, how old is that? Hey, 19, male or female. The fuck? You 54 years old. What you doing with a 19-year-old? Granted, I'm not saying he doing nothing illegal because she's still legal, but still. How do you even associate with people that at 19, I'm way younger than Shannon Shaprpe, and I don't even know a human person who's 19.
You know how?
On Earth.
You know how? It's called the too much money syndrome. When you start doing kiki things, when you get that bag and start acting stupid.
This is
the thing about
what's
it.
What's kinky about? He was having sex.
This is the thing about it. She talking about he don't want to put condoms on and sticking raw dick in her. She don't like that. This is the thing, though, bro.
But she did. Hold on, before you come out. She was also in the text message. She was telling him to put that gravy in her. She give her a big old black baby.
Okay. Well, sex is when we ask you to do things and when we tell you to stop.
Oh, for sure.
Thank you. And the girl said put a condom on and he didn't want to. So let's go back to the ranch.
She said no.
Yeah, so hear me out. Like, it go back to the ranch. Like, we were just talking about dude on one of our 30th some episodes where he was recording himself with that freaky stuff. Remember I said that dude, you understand me? He getting a little kinky and he know damn well that stuff was on and he just getting a little beside himself. Monique was talking to him, giving him fair warnings, leave them little girls alone, get you a woman your age. So people he throwing warning shots and he's getting his warnings.
Good evening. Thank you for watching the Disclaimer Podcast. And make sure you go grab you a can of Goat Fuel. Goat Fuel. Some of the best energy drink in the business by yours truly, All-American P and the GOAT, Jerry Rice of the San Francisco 49ers. Go grab you a can of Goat Fuel. Tell him P sent you. Yes, Lord.
At the end of,
Not a warning. This is already happened before Monique, by the way. He messed with this 19-year-old since 2000.
see what I'm saying? It just got it. Okay, see, so I'm saying. So what I'm saying to you is what you into when you get that too much money syndrome. You want to do things that you ain't got no business. You want to get to sneaking around doing little nasty little things. And Unc, you taking them goddamn dick pills, and you want to fuck a couch, you want to fuck a chair, you got little girls slipping up and down your pole, man. And Unc, you know what I'm saying? Now they gonna have you spending money. You got the bag, $50 million, baby.
He offered $10 million, I guess.
They want 50.
And she didn't take it.
And you ain't offering no money to nobody. You didn't stick nothing in and didn't want to make, you know what I'm saying, goddamn it, you know what's going on.
Yeah, but here's my thing. I can't get
Damn, Unc.
I can't get over him being 54
And she 19. Cause it's the too much money syndrome gets you into kinky things, bro.
And then hold on, and then get this. So a picture of her have surfaced and all of those stuff, and I look like, bro, are you serious?
Yeah.
What?
Just,
Are you
just
serious?
own one.
Like a pack of Newports. Like, bro, it's like, come on, bro. Like, stop it.
I think it's fuck with a little girl that's shaped like a little boy.
These are like olive oil.
Yeah. Just playing
19,
games.
you 54. It's like, what is you doing? And then it's not even about getting money and being kinky because the stuff that he was doing, they was having like, they was having sex, and then they agreed on rough sex, and like so it wasn't like it was 3 or 4 other people joining and she was shitting on him like the niggas do the bitches when they bring him to Dubai and all that. It wasn't that type of kink. It was regular,
Dude is not normal. The dog that he carried, the way he hugs.
What's wrong with carrying the dog?
No, it's just all the things
You got 50 dogs.
Yes, and I don't carry my dog like it's a princess around. I let the motherfuckers walk on the leash like a man's supposed to. Fucking walking no dog like no person all around like this, nigga. Fucking, I don't need no companion like that. I got a woman. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? They say the nigga hug his daughter real low, all too low, close to her waist. He got a daughter older than the little girl. He got allegations.
I seen the picture.
Yeah, he has a daughter younger than the allegations.
Hold on. I seen that picture. He only had his daughter around. He was sitting down. She was standing up. He had his daughter around the waist. Now, as two
his
fathers,
hand was really low to people.
No. Now I'm talking about me and you. I fuck people. Because at the end of the day, we have daughters and we love our daughters. Mm-hmm. Man, nigga, I ain't gonna question that nigga as no father. Man, he wasn't.
Okay, with a daughter. What about the tights he wearing around with leggings on?
What's wrong with his clothes being tight?
He's kinky. He's wearing leggings.
Got on tight
I don't wear leggings. Yeah, bitch, I don't wear leggings. I don't put on my leggings. Bitch, you'll never see me in my wife leggings. He outside in public.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't never seen.
I ain't never seen him no leggings, nigga. Yeah, right. And if I got leggings on, you can put some shorts over. Right. He has kinky behaviors, bro.
His defense, bro. Working out, he wear workout clothes.
No, he had a fucking man purse on with some leggings on and a t-shirt, bitch. Right. I seen him.
A lot of people wear man purses.
Yes, what I'm saying, with leggings on and a half a t-shirt, bitch. With his ass out. Shit. I'm not saying gay. Kinky behaviors.
That's not kinky.
All of his behaviors are nasty to me. I don't care about it.
No, it's not kinky. Yeah, but that's
when you got on leggings with your ass out in public.
No, he ain't got his ass out in public, man.
Then you fucking around with 19-year-old girls.
That's the weird shit.
All that shit is a track record of weird.
And you know what's so crazy? The messing with the 19-year-old girl thing. I'm not even accusing him of liking underage girls. No, that's not my point at all. You're 54. She's not. How do you even know if you don't have? Hold on. How do you even know people this age, bro? I told you I don't have kids this age. I don't have nieces, nephews, cousins this age. How do you know these people? That's my thing. Why are you involved in anything with somebody 19? Anything. That's what I'm saying. Man, it ain't got to be sex. Anything.
It's so rude to me, bro. You shouldn't be dealing with nobody, especially if you got a kid that age. A daughter or something like that, you should at least be dealing with nobody that age at all, bro. My opinion, like when I see niggas and I'm like, my nigga, you got a daughter her age, my nigga. What do you see in this little girl? But to each his own. Right. That's just how I look at shit.
But you crazy. But
what do you think about that? Niggas fucking on bitches that's the same age as their daughters or younger.
I'm finna tell you right now, bro.
Go ahead.
I go all the way even past that. I don't even get to that point what you just said. Oh, you got daughter, none of that. My question is always, how are you associated with any human on earth who's that age? How are you associated?
Because you're into it. He's into it. Nigga shopping at fucking schools and malls and shit.
That's what I said.
Nigga, the internet. That's what all you gotta do is go to the internet and shop for women and press 19 and under.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's the weird part. To me, it's like we don't have nothing in common. I don't even know people who's 19.
Well, this is a nigga with the big money. He has a big NFL career. He has one of the hottest, if not the hottest podcast on earth. He can get whatever he want 9 times out of 10, and that's what he chooses.
My brain don't even rap. Just know before this whole situation with Shannon Shaprpe, bro, I promise you, bro, I haven't said nothing about a 19-year-old person in I don't know how long. I haven't asked somebody a question, and they be like, how old is Trisha? Oh, 19.
This is how you get a 19-year-old girl. I'm sitting there sipping on this, what's that drink he drank? That Shay Shay drink he drank it?
Yeah.
And then he tells his sister, hey, I need you to go hook me up with one of them nice girls and make sure she's 19 when you bring her back too. And they go get what you want.
And that's why I said that's where he's 100% wrong at, and that's where he fucked up at.
Just like that.
Associating.
He
with
get in town. Where the ladies at? And when you go get the ladies, make sure they're 19.
Bro, when I say she's a kid still, I'm not talking about in age, in the brain still.
Yeah.
In the what she eats, sleep, shit, everything about her.
And that's how he like, and that's how he love them.
Thank you for watching the Disclaimer Podcast. This podcast is brought to you and sponsored by Luc Belaire. Luc Belaire, Villon France McQueen, and a Violent Fog, and Bamboo, the best cognac in the business. Make sure y'all go tap in with Belaire. Oh.
And that's why he's paying the cost to be the boss. If they want 50 million,
okay,
I hope
and
you
even the
stacking your
physical,
bread.
and even the physical attraction part. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the picture of her yet? I'm gonna show you a picture. After you gonna be looking like what? You like? Are you serious?
Matter of fact, I did see the picture. I did see the picture.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I did. I see.
Like, and what? You like that? And like
I see
what? It's like, come on, man.
Well, Monique told him.
19-year-old white girl
told him, and whoever, I'm pretty sure he got people in his family telling him he don't want to listen because he got the too much money syndrome, and he just like the rest of these niggas that want to get peed on and want to deal out with little skinny girls that look like Newports and toothpicks.
Hey, come on, man.
And nigga
and you
shopping in the 19-year-old girl section.
And you know what's so crazy? I'll take it a little farther than that. I ain't even a nigga to be like, oh, you messing with them white girls. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about who you fuck with. White, black, orange, gray, blue. 19 is 19 while you being 54, nigga. That's my whole get out.
I just don't know what's up with this new money. It just seems like everybody that's getting this new money nowadays, bro, like, they just fucking over the bag. Like, what happened to the OGs, like the Michael Jordans and the Shaquille O'Neals and the Magic Johnsons, the niggas that secured the bag? It's like they giving the bag to motherfuckers nowadays, and it's just all I'm seeing niggas doing is just fucking up the bag, fumbling the bag like it's something in the air, like it's something in the weed, it's something in y'all alcohol. They get drunk and say, "I'm gonna fuck up my bag." And send me a 19-year-old girl, and I want to fuck her raw, even though she say no.
And it's fumbling the bag, bruh, and it's all over a female.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
This nigga,
all
man,
over.
I don't even want to say these niggas' names because it's just
54.
Yeah.
Bro, 54 years old, bro. And you caught up in this mess with a 19-year-old. Yes, you can have all the money in the world, bro. Like, I'm a strong believer. Why do niggas mess with? Why do they mess with people who they don't even know? How
niggas
you
crazy?
Hold on, bro. How you 54 and you just now meeting the person, got to learn their favorite color, their favorite drink, their favorite this, favorite that. Nigga, what? I'm 54, bitch. If I don't know you, you better don't even come within 30 feet of me.
I mean,
I'm not trying to get to learn your new color and favorite color.
I think, bro, I'll give rich. I think everything that we talking is broke man talk. I think nigga that rich man talk is nigga that's come on man, you like P. Diddy, that nigga in jail for a whole middle school class. He took down a whole middle school class. R. Kelly took down a whole middle school class. All these niggas is crazy.
I've never heard nothing Diddy ain't fucking with little kids. Bro.
No, he haven't. But I'm just saying though, R. Kelly down for the whole middle school class. I take that back. R. Kelly down for a whole middle school class. He's got this nigga talking about he down for little college kids. I don't know what these niggas is into other than normal shit when they get this bag. Literally though,
it ain't that much sex and fucking etc. in the world to me. That's all I'm saying. It ain't that much. And I'm a nigga. I like to fuck. I love to fuck. What Megan Thee Stallion say in her documentary? I like to fuck. I like to fuck. I love to fuck.
Fumbling the bag over.
But I promise you, I don't like to fuck so much that I'm thinking about a 19-year-old person. I'm thinking about, nigga, hell no.
And you got so much money, I'm not touching nobody that don't want to be touched. I'm not fucking nobody that don't want to be fucked. Like, come on, my nigga. Like,
I'm not even fucking nobody who I don't know.
I mean, I don't think you can do kinky things if you don't do it if you got those type of
Especially at
rules.
54.
Yeah, if you ain't gonna be able to do kinky things, you got those.
I'm not the nigga to tell you to go Shannon Shaprpe. You should be married and have a wife and all that. But I don't give a fuck about that. Nigga, you could be
rich just fuck on people your age
and who you know and who you have exactly.
And do with people that's consensual sex.
Exactly.
If a woman want to have raw sex with you, find a woman that want to have raw sex with you.
If you even, bro, even if see this one thing about Shannon Shaprpe too, he hella green, because even if you even sense a woman don't want to do something, get away from her, far away. That's okay. So call her Uber, and if far away, Nigga, stop forcing bitches to do. Get all the way away from her. Like he's so great. Like if some recordings, the 19-year-old recorded this big roof doof ass nigga on the phone. They talking back and forth they talking kinky shit about choking and getting choked and all this other shit, right? On the phone. He's so green and dumb. He don't even understand her language. She sounds like she set him up. He's so green.
I was just about to go there. In his defense, I hope, I'm not going to lie to you. In his defense, through this whole interview about these situations, I hope that everything that this woman is saying about you comes out that she's lying on you.
Right.
And trying to play you out and manipulate you. I hope this is the case. Like I really hope this. Like, cause I really want to be here defending you over this conversation. Mm-hmm. Like I really want to be up in here saying, hey, they always trying to take the brother down, and they always want to take a successful brother down. I want to be in here saying that about these cats, man.
Some niggas
like I really want to be in a conversation on my platform saying that about these cats, bro. Mm-hmm. So I really hope, like at the end of the day, like Shannon Shaprpe, I hope that like that you really, 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 really didn't have nothing in your brain to be doing these awful things other than having agreed upon sex with a little bitty 19-year-old, and that fucking disgusts me. I want to throw up like the throw up emoji, but you know what I'm saying, to each his own, man, as long as you ain't breaking the law and fucking over nobody. Mm-hmm. Because I don't feel good sitting here dragging not just no black man, but any successful man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So just give us some ammo, man. I promise.
And I'm not sitting there.
No, I'm just saying I don't want to drag, but just like nigga, if you a fool, you a fool, and I'm gonna call a shot a shot.
Mm-hmm. I'll say yeah.
No, straight up, like yeah, I just want to just throw that out there though,
right?
Like, cause it's easy to just nigga, you dumb, you stupid for this, and why would you doing this? So I just want to just let the motherfucker know, like I pray on my knees, bro, that everything these people saying about you
and it's
some bullshit.
Yes, it's easy to say, yeah, nigga, you dumb, you stupid, blah blah blah. When you're 54. Fucking with a 19-year-old that don't even look good,
exactly
like that,
and I want to stay on that. I want to stay right on that, and I can just be like, yo, dumbass fuck, like yo, freaky ass fucking on the yellow ass girl. But all that old putting stuff in that little bitty girl while she said stop, man. I hope they lying on you. I hope they lying on you, Unc. I hope they lying on you. I hope they lying on you in your wood and that pill you take.
Skip, Skip. Hold on, Skip.
What?
Skip. My grandmother always said,
what'd she say?
When a woman say no, no means no.
Yeah, I hope he live by that,
I hope we live by that. Because I don't, bruh, oh, man. That was my whole thing in the whole debacle. To me, it seems like a big shakedown. It really do.
Yeah.
But my whole focus is when I heard the girl was 19 and then I seen her, my whole focus shifted. Like,
what the fuck you doing near her?
But
that's
these bad, and just walking around here, bad, beautiful black bitches.
That's the brother on brother scolding though. Besides the
bad ones, who was that? He did an interview with, and she acted like she wanted Carisha. You could have had Carisha. You could have had Carisha, Unc. You're fucking around with Olive Oil from Popeye. You fucking around with Miley Cyrus. And you could have had Carisha.
And I hate when they offer that money, because when they offer that money, it's cold. You see Kevin Hart told him, get the fuck away from me. So I hate when they offer that money. That ain't a good look. That ain't not a good look when you offer that money. And they say, no, I won't mow. So, Unc, like I said, it's not looking good on your report, but we hope you got something going on. You can clean that shit up.
All right, y'all, man. Y'all tune in until next time, man. Y'all like, comment, leave a comment in the comments, please. Subscribe, share with a friend. Disclaimer, we on this show do not mean any harm to anybody mentally, physically, or emotionally. We are just here for entertainment purposes and entertainment purposes only. Shout out Luke Belair, the sponsor. Y'all see it. Velo in France. Shout out Bust Down Billy, one of our new sponsors, man. Bust Down Billy Jewelry up there in San Jose, California, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out.
Check him out.
Shout out Harley Facts. Who else? A bunch of the sponsors, man. I'm going to put them in the caption below, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in every week and keep supporting. Big conversation. That's just conversation, just to big up, man. Until next time, that's my co-host, Sir Hands.
Yes, sir.
Host Hannibal Thompson. Y'all follow us on Instagram, The Disclaimer Podcast. Until next time. Cheers.